What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine?
Are you lost?
No, I'm not.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gui. What's going on?
Hi, traveler.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost.
No, listen to me.
Your dad?
Well, my dad's always been kind of...
So...
She went out a few days ago to gather some herb. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Farm, when we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the farmers. I asked the Millith guys to go find him.
You came to the right place. We're pro-
Junction can help.
Hey, who's talking about me behind my...
Zhengsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for...
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle Baizhu?
Zhengsheng, now's not the time. My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's
Yes, Uncle... Dr. Baizhu.
I see. And your family lives near Qingse village, you say?
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people.
Is that... Are you? By any chance, is your mother...
Whoa, yeah, it is.
I certainly do. Gui, Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but one...
Family is...
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start...
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched...
Well, that complicates things.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu.
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the...
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing... As for updates... I'm sorry to say...
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone eat...
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great. We can...
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying. Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
There's somebody over there! Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further! Watch where you're going!
Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but... Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hu Tao!
My, who do we have here? My worst nightmare.
I see she's...
Thank you, Director.
Dad, are you okay?
You're...
Your name is Xiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse village.
Oh, my name is Jialiang.
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hu-Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this?
Huh? Why not? What's the...
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to... Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it...
Use what? What are you talking about?
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's...
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the...
Paimon, sorry. What?
God.
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this...
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what...
Merely to cure this
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything. I'm happy to do it your way, but...
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise...
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once. Blockages within the cardiovascular... I see. I suppose this must have caused the...
Dr. Baizhu, help.
Don't you worry. Baizhu's a really great doc...
Ayu, do you know when your father first started...
I'm not sure. He's been like...
So it's been a long time indeed. No, I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so...
If you still have any misgivings...
However, it would be best if you...
Yes, of course, absolutely.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Chuck.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm...
You know, Paimon's kind of... Yeah. You must...
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docks, hello, you busy bees, in what... Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess.
Guilty as... Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu...
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient... These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore.
Okay, Paimon gets it now.
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother.
Wow, fancy that! Huh.
According to my grandpa, that pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my grandpa had a huge art, so my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chen.
Funeral director to doctors.
If he had just become a regular doctor. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist and on top of that, the kind of
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know, but even one thing I do know about Baizhu is that anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep...
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers.
Something you wish to report?
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is doing.
Dad! Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Why you...
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to...
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because...
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. But how did you accomplish this? And
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives... Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse...
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave... But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody?
Who's there? Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing. I just...
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure it. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison. Baizhu, can you please explain all?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. I believe the irregularities with Jia Liang's heart meridian. The poison has not been...
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti. I was treating patients with Baizhu. Oh, guess you shouldn't judge us.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Hutel was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses...
Hardly. Changsheng helped...
Still, Baiju's life force isn't Traveler. Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity?
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Paimon doesn't think we've seen the...
The poison in Jia Liang's system must have accumulated... Yes. I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui, as well as investigating Jia Liang's
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here?
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask...
She was indeed. She is several years old.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels. Wait, Changsheng, are you saying neither of you had actually met?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale the last time she visited us.
Quarrel? What? I don't know.
Nor did Master ever explain it to...
Oh, so
No. Even if my master had...
Paimon never knew you were...
So a few words...
What the...
Let's split up.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick! What is this?
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This...
You sense it too?
No. Your eyes do... Some toxins act a lot like living or... If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing...
Offshoots? So,
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can
the call of the...
Only one thing could have been...
This is getting crazier and crazy. Hey, what? Since this poison... You mean... Think a little hard. Huh? So you're saying... It was wait, but that doesn't make it...
I agree.
Look at the facts.
It's too early to... Yes. According to... So if we can find... Do you know anything about god remains in Chingsa village?
Even the history... Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they... Well,
Changsheng's memories and power... These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life.
Whoa, what? Hey, plenty of people with my assistance in rebel stronger and healthier? Baizhu, maybe when you...
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements...
Peppermint? Ugh, Paimon's mad! This is exactly why you're...
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at...
With how antisocial... What? Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honor.
You called?
Gets Paimon... Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must
Huh? You two are...
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been concocting demonic too often. Fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. I now know what you seek. It is a vile monster known as the Ch. The land was finally cleansed of poison. The seal is still mostly intact. However, its aura... I do not like to intervene against mortals, but when demonic forces are involved. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals. Immortality may not be the blessed...
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the... That's Shell for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from...
Master! Master, there's a...
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for...
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Boo Boo.
Dad! What's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be...
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back!
Lingui left.
Kuei, please take Jiaoliang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will...
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he?
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still...
Much...
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be
Oh, really?
No, the Adventurers Guild...
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jiaoliang.
Though, on the bright side...
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face. Huh? You're finally awake? That was far too risky, even with me here to help you balance your chi.
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations.
So, how much longer? They've been outside waiting for you the whole... Surely he hasn't. Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Of course,
Jiaoliang seemed fine.
and as a result...
What? You mean...
Yes. But more... Jiaoliang has... Though it was created from God remains,
Had he not taken it all these years...
still... Moreover...
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been giving more...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around. Because humans have no natural defense against. I fear that the situation is just as...
I never suspected that even Zhang Li would turn to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go be...
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has. In any case, I have stabilized Jiaoliang's condition for now. So our immediate priority should be her regular exposure to God remains over such a... And given that she's already been missing for several days...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
Ah! It's Jiaoliang!
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure I'll be able to remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated...
No! We're out of time before I forget everything again.
This trip will be
I never expected to. There's only one thing I fear now.
Very well.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each?
Doc...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
It's just like the day I went missing.
The Mother Lode's influence is growing stronger. Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an inauspicious...
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay?
No, I have to keep going. Then let's hurry.
This place gives the digging marks here. A thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the tools, but why did they abandon this place?
I remember now. But she said that the method would...
Easy, Jialiang. A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor was singular.
Taking a turn for the better.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made the...
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling
A monster-repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. No doubt an encounter with the After them, Jiang Li was the...
That's right. This sensor, it belongs to Jiang... This is where I told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
Aha! We can keep going now!
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of. Bitter pill to swallow.
Laid bare. This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Bakura! You're dead meat! Oh. Witness my rise. Overruled.
A bitter pill to swallow, taking a turn for the better.
Let's get it on!
Baizhu, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite... The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition. If we don't eliminate it soon, then...
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's just... It's not as simple as that. The poison within if the source is... oh no.
Indeed. If the god...
I wondered when the
Wait! Baizhu,
You could...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight.
The god remains have reached her internal organs.
But, Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers. If I continue to sustain my own life using these... I know for a fact that I should have died over... If my choice can bring Jiangli back...
Jialiang.
After... Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that...
Jialiang.
I am sure that over the years...
Mortals are fated to grow. What a crazy situation. Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now...
I've seen many final farewells in my time.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not at least... That's what
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would... I cannot help but think that
When all this began, we agreed... If you could only see him now. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your...
I'll take...
Mom, something's really wrong.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live... Oh, how I would love to hear...
Jialiang! Jialiang! Jialiang!
Dad, are you awake?
Didn't I... Huh? What?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so...
Dr. Baizhu, I...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand...
I'm a zombie.
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With, of course, this is but a crude imitation of an adept, whether it will keep you alive for a few... But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were, in the end, all I know is that if I'm and even this would have counted for nothing.
Oops. And...
Without Director Who nudging things in the right direction.
No wonder he didn't mention the...
Director Who told...
Never underestimate...
All I wanted was to help Jialiang find his... Leave it to Boo Boo. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last...
You stay away from my dad!
Oh, is that right? Well... Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
All's well that ends well. At times like this...
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago.
Yay! Paimon kill! Alright, first things...
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you...
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Shenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not all...
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life.
No, not at all. With your... But I'm still impressed by... Not just that, Baizhu.
Huh. Told you the truth with serpent.
Life force isn't the only...
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. When I treated Jiali, there is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health.
But you took such a huge... What am I saying? The reason I left our master and went into... But in the end, are all disciples of Shenyu Vale destined to turn out the...
We are doctors, Jiangli.
Baizhu, I can tell that... Can you still stop before...
I think you know the answer.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a lot.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you...
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know...
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by... Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Shenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access, though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimpse.
So, Baizhu.
I suppose that Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who...
Huh? But didn't you...
What makes a poison, poison? And what makes a disease, a disease? When it comes, if disease is defined as deviate, many may view the notion, I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this Precisely. I will be
Even the gods of old struggle.
But isn't for a selfish moth.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler, what are you still chatting?
We also have coop. Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten. I do envy Paimon sometimes.
True. And yet, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?